ladies and gentlemen. It's Patrick Zachary from 2043 Audubon. Came back to the house today because the landlord sent me a message yesterday. Once again, it's not my obligation or duty to be here on the property to maintain their home, but within reasonable, like cutting grass, shoveling snow, which I've been doing. I even went above and beyond, and I aerated their lawn and fertilized and a whole bunch of stuff. And tried hiring personnel because they asked me to take care of the beds, and the guys came and said, "You're not the owner. You can't make changes like that." I'm like, "Of course not. It's not. I'm not the owner." Anyway, try to do a favor for this lady who's constructing an eviction against me. Alright, even though I don't know why, I have no obligations or duties to do so. She sent me a message, as you can see, yesterday. Or on Wednesday. "A plumber will be coming on Friday between 12:30 to 2:30 to see utility sink and laundry room before he applies for village registration. Thanks for cooperation. Please confirm that it is okay for the plumbing technician to come tomorrow. If you are not available, then I will be there to open the door for him to go inside and check utility sink. Thanks." Why is she assuming that I have obligations and duties to be here to maintain her property versus being self-motivated to do it herself? I told her the truth. After the last incident and the retaliation and constructed eviction, I am retaining counsel to commence a lawsuit against you for endangerment and for not making the abatement as common sense. Home with many issues, as seen and cited by city, should have all been entertained prior. Repairs are welcome. Have been asking since commencement of the lease. Police told you my request is for them to be done lawfully for my health and safety. I demonstrated to city how many times I presented and you canceled or did not pay a contractor and even now continue to delay the repairs. Plumbers must be licensed by the Illinois Department of Public Health and also register with the Village of Glendale Heights. That's their code. Additionally, they need to provide a copy of their current Illinois state registration and a village contractor license application. Plumbing work also requires a permit and inspection by a state of Illinois certified plumbing inspector. The reason this is that even though she's talking about the utility sink, there's been an abandoned hot tub, which was promised that it would be operational when they tried to solicit me to rent to this house. It hasn't been fixed after almost 2 years. Meanwhile, I can't even get close to it because it was collapsing. The deck was rotted. I told her I will be making a copy of this print and so forth and sharing it. She said, "You don't need to be concerned with any repair issues. It is between the company, village, and me. There will be re-inspection done by village after the repairs." Okay. I expressed to her, why am I upset? I told her she advanced false pretenses the home is fit. I was paying her under the impression that the landlord has a duty of guaranteeing habitability. Almost all the items you ask me to cater to, contractors will not listen to me asking them to do it, as I am not the landlord, and it's your obligation and your husband's. The amount of time and energy where I should have been prospering was instead spent playing property manager or catering to one emergency after the next. Even now, it's 11:37. I have over $500 worth of deliveries to make, which is money for me. But she is asks me to be present at her home. If they can't maintain the property and they can't I don't understand why they're renting it. You know, like when you own a property and you're renting it, you have obligations and duties to your renters, right? I told her I didn't appreciate her endangering my health and safety, and a house should be common sense. When you have rodents, bed bugs, roaches, structural integrity issues, mold, the city's citing you, heat interrupted during these are your obligations, madam, to maintain the habitability of this home. The fact that I've had one disruption after the next to my operations is causing me damages. And here I am, waiting here at 11:38. Meanwhile, I did comply because the city told us they wanted us to move the stuff from the side, so I was doing it. And I cut their lawn, which is normal. Can't do the deck because the deck still hasn't been repaired, and I'm not going to risk breaking my neck when the deck is not structurally sound. You know, like this is the USA. Like, you know, you don't endanger people's health and safety. You know, we have codes. There's health codes, safety codes, building codes. You don't just bring a guy off the street and say, oh, go upstairs and remove the batting and clean the insulation. No, because then you can kill somebody. People can get sick. People can get salmonella, can get hantavirus. The rodents can have bit someone. Like, these are very serious matters. Hugh Jackman died, and his wife died from hantavirus. And all you're concerned about is, pay me. Pay you for what? You have a job to do. Be here and finish your job.